But he always does that.
Yeah, and it made me feel uncomfortable. I didn't want to be there with him.
No.
And the whole time, it made me feel uncomfortable. So it was terrible. And then we went into the Westbourne and, oh, that was dodgy as well.
Sat in somebody's seat.
Sat as well as the seat and the guy threatened to punch him. So that didn't go down too well. Then the missus come over and she went, what's going on here? And it turned into a massive to-do.
Oh my goodness.
But in the restaurant.
But Charlie ordered a vindaloo, a very hot curry.
Oh, yeah.
And Stephen ordered a very mild, probably a korma. He ordered a very mild curry. But when it all came out and they set it out, without realising, he starts helping himself to the vindaloo. What happened next?
Well, Stephen said to me, can we share them? I've gone, well, yeah, fine, do what you've got to do. Like, if you want to share it, I don't mind.
Yeah.
There was quite a lot of it, I couldn't eat all of it anyway. Anyway, he started putting on the vindaloo on his plate and he's having loads. And I was laughing, I'm thinking, is he going to be able to handle it? Because I'm used to spicy food.
Yeah.
And he had loads and loads and loads of it. All of a sudden, he eats very fast. All of a sudden, he's chucking it all in that. And I think, it's going all right so far. Anyway, I started eating the naan bread and he's putting even more in. All of a sudden, he started screaming. And he started screaming in the restaurant. And then everyone's looking around and I started laughing my head off. I couldn't believe it. I started laughing. And then some guy works there, some Asian guy, he's come over and gone to him, excuse me mate, you're right. And Steve's gone, water. And the guy's gone over and got a jug of water. It was so funny.
Too hot
Yeah, but he was screaming. He was literally screaming.
Oh my goodness.
It made me laugh. Yeah.
And he looked at a girl.
Yeah, someone just said that.
Oh, I see, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, and well, on his coach stand, he was chatting up some Chinese girl who's 20 years younger than him. So I think that's quite bad, I reckon. But anyway, he asked her for a number, she gave it to him. So, yeah, so she's going to be getting stalked for the rest of her life. So, yeah.
She'll be stalked.
At least she's in another country.
Yeah, and then
There's a bit of a gap.
when we walked into the Westbourne, that's my first time going in there. I don't know if you've been in there before, the Westbourne.
Yes, I have, yeah.
It's quite good in there. It's good at some food and that.
Yeah.
But when we walked in there, we got in all that. Stephen stuck his head out and Stephen's gone, he's 18, don't worry. I've gone, well, they didn't even ask us anything. No. And then he just made a massive to-do about everything. But yeah, we've got in there and he just looked like one of those poor, I felt sorry for him, because he looked like one of those poor saps who just sit there drinking beer on their own. And then when I left him, he still sat there. But yeah, he just looked, and his clothes are terrible. Yeah, but he looked really terrible, he did. But then he was telling me when he met me, he had 2 drinks before he met me in half an hour. So I think that's pretty bad. 2.5 hours. Then he had 2 with me inside Time March, and then he had another 2 in the rest.
Was that pints or?
Yeah, pints. Yeah, but in the Time March, he started going mad, and he ordered a massive bottle, and it was £4.15. And he's gone to me, that's not too bad, is it? I've gone, not too bad. But anyway, he was happy with it. And it was a massive bottle, and I gave him a massive glass, and he poured it, and I've never seen it, it was really big glass. And then he's gone to me, after we've had this, we're going to go and pop on the Westbourne for one. I've gone, alright, yeah, do what you've got to do. Anyway, and I didn't really care, I just wanted to get back here as quick as I could. Anyway, the main thing is I wanted to get out of the Indian restaurant, because he made me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, I can
And
imagine.
these 20 people walked in, a group of people, and they all sat down to have their pre-Christmas lunch or whatever, dinner, what was ever happening. And he's just looking at everyone. And then you have everyone talking. Then the woman started talking to her boyfriend. And then he's gone to her, oh, what's the problem? And she's gone, oh, he's looking at me. So I'm thinking, oh, it's all going to kick off here, ain't it? So quite luckily, it didn't kick off. But I just wanted to get out. And then Steve's gone to me when we're leaving. Oh, do you mind if I use the toilet? And I've gone to him, can't you wait until we get to the restaurant? It's just across the road. And he's gone to me, no, I need to go. I've gone, just wait. So he waited, because he acts like a kid. He waited, then when we got out, went into the restaurant, and he runs into the toilet. But I thought he said it out so loud in the restaurant, everyone heard him. I thought, come on, he's a terrible person.
Well, he was here, he used to say, I've got to go to the toilet. Make a big announcement of it. I'm going to the toilet when he comes back.
Yeah, Steve was a really terrible person to actually go out with for a restaurant. First time, never again, because it was terrible. I won't go out with him again. When I say Ashley, he's going to be horrified to know that what's happening and what's gone down. The only good thing was that I got a free curry out of it, really. That was the only good thing.
Tell him about when you left.
I'm going to. But the thing is, though, this free curry, what people have to do to get free curries around here is mental, ain't it? You have to spend a night with Stephen. But anyway, that was work drama. When I left him in there.
Yeah.
And he stayed in there for a good another hour.
Really?
But he texted Uncle John when I got back. Like, a text came in 10 minutes after me being back.
License on the way back.
Yeah, but no, actually, funny enough, I had to go and drag went to Stephen after you come to the pub. You can go to the flask, get yourself some beers. And he's gone to me, oh no, I won't. Well, he does. But I done it on purpose. But yeah, but the whole time I was in the restaurant, it made me feel uncomfortable. He kept saying the whole time, I hope it's not too expensive. So he kept worrying about the price, and that was annoying me because last month he called me up. Stephen called me up. Stephen asked me to come. I didn't say Stephen take me for a meal. He asked me, and then the whole time he was in there, he's going, oh, I hope it's not too much. I hope it's not too much. It was annoying me because it made me feel uncomfortable that we shouldn't be there.
Did he ask for an interim bill?
Yeah, while we was eating.
Which they bought. Then the manager came over. Well, I suppose the manager thought, hang on, is this someone who might not have enough money?
Yeah, but I just felt really uncomfortable. I ain't asking how much it is. He kept asking, but the thing is, the reason why the bill went up was because of the beers.
Yeah.
I didn't drink any alcohol, so it kept going up and that. And then Stephen's gone to me, you can have a drink, you know, you're 18. I've gone, oh yes. I actually forgot about that, yes.
That's everyone, he's 18, you know.
Yeah, that's the thing. Then he went to me, I've been served in the pub before. And I went, yes I have, but do we need to talk about this? And he went, no, that's all right. He's a weirdo. And then when I left the pub, I was at the bus stop, I had to wait 25 minutes. Uncle John told me when the bus was coming, but with it like cold and raining and that, the bus was running a bit late.
Yeah.
This is where it gets into it.
Yeah. I don't know if I can remember the whole story. Yesterday it was more good. But anyway, this old lady come over and I had my headphones and I couldn't really hear her.
It's Christmas cake.
This old lady come over and she said to me, hello, how you doing, all this business. And then she told me her name. She went to me, I'm Shirley. What's your name? My name's Charlie. Anyway, she started going on that, and it was raining quite a lot. Now you're right. You know, it was raining quite a lot on that. Anyway, and Shirley started to talk in that. And she started going on and that. I thought, oh, this ain't too bad. This old sweet lady, she's alright. I don't mind her that. I guess she's maybe 80, 85. But then anyway, she started telling me about her family and that. And she told me she's got a little grandson who's going to be 1 on Thursday. So I've gone to Oxford, it's going to be 1, that's good. Last time I saw him, he was only 6 months. So I'm quite shocked that he's going to be 1. That's a joke, by the way. Yeah. So he's going to be 1. So she's telling me he's cute and all this stuff. I went to Oxford, ain't it? And then anyway, she told me that. And then she started telling me about her family. So I thought, oh, here we go. And she was going on so much. And then she was telling me about her brother. She's got a brother called Tommy, but he's quite a big person, she said. Because 3 years ago, they went for... 3 years ago, they went for a Christmas dinner at her mum's, and she normally does the Christmas dinner. So she looks about 85, so her mum must be very old now. That's what she's still about. And she said to me, her mum done a Christmas dinner 3 years ago, and it was going quite well. But what happened was the mum, she was doing all the turkey and all the preparations and that, and all the family was coming in the afternoon. Anyway, the mum, or Shirley's mum, the mum, she's gone to put done all turkey and that, and she's put the turkey in the oven. But what happened was she sat down and she fell asleep. And she woke up 2 hours later and all the alarms were going off and that, and there was smoke everywhere. So she screamed, didn't know what to do. She ran up to Shirley and she went to Shirley, what do I do? And then Shirley's gone to her in the fire brigade. Anyway, this week it gets even more funny. Shirley's mum rings the fire brigade and says, oh, my turkey's burnt, what do I do? And the fire brigade said to her, well, what's happening? Is that your fire? She's gone, well, no, there's just smoke everywhere and I've got a burnt turkey. And the fire brigade said, there's nothing we can do. We can't help you with that. But the fire brigade did turn up. They turned up to see what they could do. Yeah. And all they could do was open the doors and let all the steam out.
Oh,
so they'd done that. Anyway, the fire brigade had gone in that, and our Christmas dinner was running an hour late. So she's going to have to deal with it. Anyway, she gets the turkey there, a burnt turkey, and it's Christmas Day. You can't get another one. You're done over, ain't you? So she's thinking, how can she sort this out? Anyway, the family all coming, she said. So anyway, she gets the turkey, she gets a knife, and she starts scraping all the burnt bits off the turkey. And the turkey was proper burnt, Shirley said. It was so burnt. Anyway, she scraped all the burnt bits off, and she gave it to everyone. But she hid it in gravy, put gravy on the turkey so no one could notice what was happening. Anyway, everyone sat down and said grace and whatever they do at Christmas. Yeah. And they all sat down to eat. Anyway, Shirley, Shirley didn't touch the dinner. Shirley was sitting there, she said to me, she was looking at everyone. Anyway, everybody's gone to have a bite of the turkey. All you hear is everyone screaming, going, oh, what's that? And then before you know it, someone's run upstairs, start being sick in the toilet. See, she's sitting there laughing her head off. Everyone's being sick. And someone's gone to Shirley, aren't you going to have some? She's gone, no, I'm not having that. That's disgusting. and then anyway, everyone's stuck with disgusting turkey. And then Shirley told me in the end, she got stuck with a cheese omelette, and she thought it was disgusting, but she wanted to have some ham in her omelette, but her brother Tommy ate all the ham. So that was very scummy, it was. The fat git Tommy. So that's what she calls him, fat git Tommy. So she said to me, She said to me that Christmas Day was terrible, she said. 3 years ago she hated it. And then so I started saying, Shirley, what are you doing this year for your Christmas then? And then she went to me, I've just got my brothers coming round, Tommy the fat git, and the other one, she didn't tell me the other one's name, I think she kept it a secret, and the other one. And then she told me, I don't like it when they come over for dinner, I've got to do all the preparation and that. And then I actually said to Shirley, if I could help you out with that I would, but funny enough I'm not going to be round yours, am I? So anyway, she was going on in that and she told me all that. And then luckily a bus come in the end, but she was going on so much in that, I actually felt like part of the family.
I bet you did.
Yeah,
I bet you did.
because the way Shirley told me her story and that, I actually thought myself, I'm going to get an invite here to Shirley's Christmas dinner.
You should have said, what time should I come round then, Shirley?
Yeah.
What's your address?
Anyway, it gets even funnier, doesn't it? It gets even funnier because Shirley's bus turns up and I think to me, yes, Shirley's going, well, hey. Anyway, Shirley's about to get on the bus and Shirley's gone to me, see you, Shirley, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I've gone, oh yeah, see you, Shirley. Anyway, she just gets on the bus and this old man comes running over. And I'm thinking, what's going on here? This old man comes over, she's got on the bus, she's gone. Luckily, she's waved to me, she's gone. she's gone. Anyway, this old man runs over, and it's like, my bus still hasn't come. My bus was on 10 minutes late now. I'm thinking, where is it? And it's right, yesterday it was raining loads as well yesterday. So anyway, this old man comes over, and this old man says to me, do you know Shirley, do ya? How's Shirley doing nowadays? I didn't know what's it called. I've gone to shut up. I've gone to tell man. She's doing alright. She's good, she is. But she just told me some terrible story. 3 years ago, she had a terrible turf here and everyone was being sick everywhere. And then he's gone to me, oh, that's bad, ain't it? I've gone, oh yeah, it is. And then luckily, I can see my bus coming. I've gone to the old man, I've got to go, my bus is coming, here it comes, can't wait to get on. And then the old man, just before I've gone, the old man's gone to me, can I quickly tell you something? I've gone, no, here comes my bus. So I had a feeling the old man would tell me his story. I thought, no way, I don't want to get into that. But just before I got on the bus, the old man did tell me, his name's called Pete, and when you next see Shirley, can you send her my wishes? Anyway, the bus came, I got on, the old man waved to me. The old man waved to me, as you do, and I got on. And I actually thought to myself,
and then the passenger of the bus said, was that Pete you were talking to?
Yes. So that's the thing, yeah, so...
What's Pete doing nowadays?
So every single stage, it got worse and worse. But Shirley told me she lives in Poole and I must see her about, so you don't know.
It's a very nice area.
But she said to me, Shirley said to me she lives in a nice area, she don't live in the bad bit of Poole. She said to me, I live in a nice bit, I do. I went, do you? Yeah, I do. So yeah, that's quite good.
She doesn't sound
what
like...
bus did she get?
She doesn't sound like...
She got them one.
The one?
M1.
M1,
M1.
yeah. She got them one. But yeah, it got worse and worse as time
Next
gone
time
on.
you get on a bus, say, hey, do you know, to the bus driver, hey, do you know Shirley?
Yeah.
But it got worse and worse as it went on.